streaming in Twitch with the Grand Tactician and the Civil War. And we are continuing our series, The Good Old Boys, in which we are following the Hazzard County, Georgia Volunteers as they fight in the Civil War. So far, they have been fighting in Northern Virginia, and they were just involved in this last little battle that we had at the end of the last episode. But we are starting to get some reports from Tennessee that General Longstreet is wanting to withdraw some of the units back to the Central Army that had been sent about a year or so ago on loan to Virginia, and that includes the Hazzard County Volunteers. So we may see the Hazzard County Volunteers get transferred back over into the Tennessee, Kentucky area and get involved in a lot of the drama that we've had going on over here. We'll just have to see what happens, because we have had a lot of units go on furlough over here, so he does need to get some of his units back that had been sent to Virginia about a year and a half ago. So why don't we go ahead and go on in here and let's get that done. Let's come into the Army of the Shenandoah here, which is under the command of General Stonewall Jackson. And here we have the Hazzard County Volunteers. They are at full strength. They are recently back from furlough. They have 3 stars of renown, very well-known unit. So I could certainly understand why General Longstreet would be itching to get these boys back in his army, because they did start out originally in the Army of Tennessee. So he has been, and the people of Tennessee and the people of Georgia have been actively asking that the Hazzard County, Georgia Volunteers come back to Tennessee and help them in Kentucky. So we are going to see if we can make that transfer happen here. Let's see now. We got the Grand Army of the Confederacy here, of which they are currently a part. They are in Smith's division currently under Stonewall Jackson. We want to get them back over into Tennessee. So let's pull up the Western Army here. Do we want to get them into the Army of Tennessee here? Whose division do we want to put them in? He has got some strong. He needs a new division, actually, is what he needs. For right now, let's transfer them directly under the command of Nathan Bedford Forrest under the Army of Tennessee. We will transfer them directly under his command until we can get another division organized for them. And over here for Smith's division, I think we can probably give him someone out of Ewell's division. Ewell's division is pretty oversized right now, so we will let him get someone from General Ewell. All right, so now with that we've got them transferred back over, let's go back over here to the Army of Tennessee, which is currently marching through north central Kentucky on their way to Louisville. Let's pull these guys up and let's see if we can get him another division organized. He's got some really big divisions here. He could probably stand a new division commander. Let's see who we have that's worthy of a division. Let's pull up our commanders here. We've got Ruggles is looking pretty good. Walton, Bate, Ferguson. Who else do we have? Pemberton. Pemberton doesn't look bad. We're looking for a division commander here. Looks like Daniel is the best looking one so far. He's got a lot of leadership and a lot of administrative renown. I think he may be our candidate for a new division under Nathan Bedford Forrest. Let's look through and see if we see anybody else that looks better, though. Let's see here. Ooh, Lawton. Lawton's got a lot of good. He doesn't have enough fame, though. Got Clark. We've got Patton. Same thing with Patton. I think we're probably going to have to go with Daniel here. So we will create a new division with Daniel. So let's get him a replacement for his brigade. Here, we'll probably have to go down into the colonels. Brian is defamed. We can't use him. We're going to have to give somebody a promotion somewhere. Stovall doesn't look bad. We'll promote up Stovall and we'll give it to Stovall. And then we'll create a new division, giving it to Daniel. And we will bring Stovall and his brigade along with Daniel. We will give Daniel the Hazzard County Volunteers. Or do I want to give them to a better commander? Let me see here. Let's give them to a commander that deserves them. I think Fullerton is probably the best division commander. I'm going to put them under Fullerton because he deserves them. And we will go ahead and fill out Daniel's division here. We'll give Daniel 4 brigades as well. So that gives Forrest and the Army of Tennessee 5 infantry divisions, and these are large divisions. Large divisions, so that's going to be pretty interesting. He's also got some, he does have some conscripts coming in, and he does have Pender's brigade that is coming in, which are some volunteers, but they are, how many days out are they? They're 17 days out. We need to give them to somebody who is a worthy commander. Let's give Pender to Halls. We'll give Pender to Halls. Okay. So we have got the Hazzard County Volunteers will be coming back into the Army of Tennessee after a long hiatus over in Virginia. Hopefully we will get to see them in some of the battles over here in Kentucky. We do need their assistance, so let's get time ticking along. I hope everybody's having a good evening. If you're watching on YouTube, those watching along with me on Twitch, appreciate you hanging out with me. I have really been enjoying this fun playthrough with the Hazzard County Volunteers and just kind of following along with them, keeping up with their little adventures and their progress. Been a lot of fun. I hope all of you guys have been enjoying this too. I'm really starting to try and get an idea of what I'm going to play next, because I don't know how much longer this game is going to last, and I really just have not found anything else that has captured my imagination yet. All right, now what I want to do with the Army of Mississippi here is I want to bring them back over toward the Mississippi River, but I am trying to get their readiness back up to a reasonable level. I am going to scoot them on over to the Tennessee River, though. I'm going to move them. I'm going to march them on up to this supply depot, and we are going to start easing them over to the west a little bit here. Try to get their supply back up to a reasonable level. We're going to bring Stark's Cavalry Corps along as well. And we're still painstakingly trying to get these supply depots done. Once I can get some stuff calmed down over here in Virginia, we are going to try and come down the peninsula and take Fort Monroe. The light division is just not powerful enough right now to do it on their own. I'm going to have to loan him a division from one of these corps over here, and I'm not quite in a position to be able to do that just yet. Maybe the Army of the Rappahannock. Maybe. Let's look at him and see. His readiness is really low. He's got McIntosh with a... He's got Early's division here with 10,000. You know what? Let's do it. Well, this army, their readiness is low. They're not ready to move yet anyway. Why don't we do that? Why don't we give Early if I could get him over there. Let me transfer him to Jackson first. Then I'll scooch my thing over and see if I can get him into Hill. There we go. Let's give Early to Hill. It's going to take him 3 days to get over there. We're going to wait till he gets there, because we're not doing anything with the Army of Rappahannock anyway. We are letting them rest down here because it seems like they've been trying to get their readiness up for the longest time. They really took a big hit a few episodes back when the Federals really made a strong push down through central Virginia, and they just came right through the Army of the Rappahannock. And we have been trying to get this army to recover from that. So that's been quite a chore. We're still trying to get the Army of Northern Virginia. His readiness is slowly coming back up. So we are slowly making progress. Now let's go check on our adventure in Missouri. Once again, we are painstakingly waiting for supply depots to be finished. I will send the cavalry. I'm going to keep the cavalry where they are. I'm going to keep everybody close by to each other, and we're going to try and let a little time pass here. Let us get some of these supply depots finished. Now, we do have the Army of Tennessee is on the move. This is a very, very strong corps. He has got 64,000 men in his corps. As we just looked at just a few minutes ago, he has got 5 strong divisions, infantry divisions. So he is looking very good here. Hopefully we're going to be able to get something accomplished with the Army of Tennessee. And we've got the Army of Kentucky is close at hand to help out. We're going to move the Army of Kentucky on up to Munfordville to kind of be near at hand to help out. And we're going to try to get this supply depot finished here. We've got the Virginia engineers working on this supply depot, and then we'll move them on up and let them finish out this supply depot as well. So Stark is at his destination. The Army of Mississippi is still moving. Their readiness is just still suffering so bad right now. And a lot of that has to do with the men are just unhappy with their leadership. And we have just not been able to find commanders with enough renown to make these soldiers happy. That has been a big challenge for me in this playthrough. We've got really good divisions and soldiers on the line, but we don't have the commanders that would garner their respect. So he's got 19,000. What do we have up here? 21,000. He is low on food, though. We need to get a garrison into this fort here, Fort Polk. Let's get him a garrison of some conscripts, I guess. Let's see. What do we have in the east that we've got some West Virginia conscripts. Let's get some West Virginia conscripts in there. We'll get a garrison of 1,500 in. I want to make sure that I'm not using up a quality commander for that garrison. Oh, he's too good for a garrison like that. Let's get somebody else. Let's see if we can find a reasonable someone we can give command of that garrison there. We'll give it to Smith. We'll promote him up to colonel, and we'll give that to him. We'll free up the commander that we had in there. He was a pretty good commander. Okay, and I want you to start working on a supply depot for yourself, please. Okay, they are coming up there with 19,000 men. I think we can handle them with that army. This army has actually not had any experience, though. Let me look at this army real quick. We might need to upgrade some weapons. Yeah, absolutely. Let's give these guys some better weapons. We'll give them some plains rifles. Yeah, we got to upgrade their weapons here. Give some Mississippi rifles here. Doles needs better weapons. We have got so many captured weapons here from the north, and it's been all I can do to nerf myself from using them. I said at the beginning of this playthrough that I was going to limit the Confederacy to try and just kind of make it a little more challenging for myself, and I'm only allowing units that have really gained a lot of renown and have really done some heroic deeds to be equipped with some of those captured federal weapons. Yeah, we need to give you better weapons. We're just going to have to go with the Springfield muskets, it looks like. That's all we got here. He really needs some more. Bride. Garnett doesn't look that bad. Okay, we'll leave them alone. Tell you what I will do. I will give him some more artillery. Let me go back in here. 24-pounder, 12-pounder. Let's give him... We've got some... Let's see. We got some Delaware boys here. Let's get some Delaware boys in. Some Delaware volunteers. We'll make an artillery brigade out of them guys. I think we've got enough to make a large artillery brigade there. And we will upgrade them to a... How about a 24-pound howitzer? I might want to go ahead and give him an artillery. Captain Joseph Palmer. Let's give him an artillery little division here. Pond Jr. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll go with him and we'll give him the artillery. That'll be fine. Let's give him one more. We got plenty of artillery pieces. Let's give him a little more. We'll take some more. We'll take some more of those Delaware boys, please. And another howitzer. Okay. It'll take them a little while to get in there. We may have a battle with this first corps that is fleeing from the battle that they were just in with the Army of Shenandoah. They're trying to get out of Virginia. So we may have a battle on our hands here shortly with them. I'm going to drop a shenanigan save real quick. Just in case something crazy happens. Have you gotten... He has not gotten Early's brigade division yet. Let's make sure nothing dramatic is going on from the ocean. going on over here? We're still trying to get those finished. And over here, it looks like we have come in contact with the Army of the Cumberland. Why don't we move on in and see if we can run them off? And we may want to, yeah, we've got a telegraph station here. So that's good news. Let's see if we can run off the Army of the Cumberland here. He's got 18,000 men, and that will give us control of Louisville. This was the deepest that we've managed to get into Kentucky so far. This army does have some really good readiness, though, so I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing out of Nathan Bedford Forrest. Okay, we are moving in. I'm not sure what this is right here. What is that? What is that circle right there? That's command range. Oh, okay. I need to get my commander on up here a little closer, don't I? He can't get out of the command of his corps. That's the limit of the corps commander's range, apparently. Meanwhile, he is getting reinforcements. Okay, move on up in there, please. We do have this supply depot. I'm going to go ahead and crank that up and get us some supply. That looks like they are getting on out of there. Longstreet, I can bring you a little bit further up. Why don't you come a little bit further along? I would like to chase down that unit there. He's just staying right at the edge of my command range. I'm holding people back so I can finish these supply depots back down here. So I'm kind of strung out for the sake of finishing the supply. So once we get those done, we will be freed up. It's taking forever to get this supply done over here. Meanwhile, we are dealing with some unhappiness for sure. We got to get that supply done. Supply is always an issue in Missouri. It's always an issue. Okay, it looked like they managed to flee on through. They're heading on north. He's trying to get his supply depot finished. Okay, now, General, have you gotten your reinforcements yet from General Early? Early has arrived. He's still waiting on a couple of his brigades. He's got one brigade that's 2 days out. And another one that is 6 days out. Once we get Buckner's brigade in, we're going to go ahead and come on down here and start this battle against Fort Monroe, and hopefully things will remain calm in north central Virginia. Maybe we'll get a little, I've said this a million times, we'll get a little bit of a peace dividend in Virginia. Hopefully so. We need one. We don't have a lot of power here. I'm just trying to get readiness up on these armies as best that I can. General Stewart, why don't we... What can we do for you? Can we get you another division? We don't really have a lot of... We've got some conscripts coming in. Do we have any volunteers that we can call on here in the east? We've got some volunteers in Georgia, and Florida. Do I want to bring up some boys from Florida and Georgia? Why not? Why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's get a brigade from Georgia. We'll get a mid-sized brigade. Volunteers, yes. We will give them Springfield muskets. And let's get a volunteer brigade from Florida. Looks like we've got just enough there to get some Florida boys. We're going to have to bring them in with Springfield muskets as well. Is there anybody? That'll give him a division there. Is there anybody else? Let's see if there's anybody else in the east we can call on here. There's nobody in the east. We don't have any in the east. We've got some West Virginia. We got some West Virginia boys, but I want to keep them in North Central and Western Virginia. Got a lot of Tennessee. We got some South Carolina conscripts. I think we're going to have to call on them. Going to have to call on some South Carolina conscripts. We'll give them the red conscript breeches. We'll go ahead and recruit them. We'll bring them into the Army of the Rappahannock. I guess we can go ahead and give him a division commander. Let's go through his current commanders that he has and see who is worthy. Roser looks good for a lieutenant. Let's go down through our cavalry command. Ooh, Munford doesn't look bad. He is, he's defamed. I got to replace him. Oh, that just breaks my heart. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm going to have to replace him. I'll replace him with Cadell. I just hate that Munford got defamed like that. What does Field look like? Field looks pretty good. Ledbetter, McCowan. Field is in command of the Flying Hussars. These boys are not going to be happy with anybody that we replace Field with. I guarantee you that. I don't know if I want to take that chance. I tell you what, Walker doesn't look bad. Fitzhugh Lee. Fitzhugh Lee is my man. Okay. He's just a lieutenant. We're going to promote him up to Brigadier General. We're going to replace him. Well, I am running out of officers here. Who is this? Cabell doesn't look bad. We'll replace him with Cabell. That'll be fine. And I will promote Cabell since he does look pretty good. And we'll create a new division here under Fitzhugh Lee. Yep, there he is right there. And we will give him these new brigades coming in. Including the conscripts. It's going to take a while for these boys to get here, though. Let's see. It's going to be 22 days at least. 29 days, 21 days, 13 days. All right, well, that'll give somebody to the Army of the Rappahannock. General Jackson's got 3 divisions. Johnston has got 3 divisions. And Hill has got a division on loan from the Army of Rappahannock, Early's division. All right, let's keep the clock ticking along here. Definitely want to keep an eye on North Central Virginia in case somebody tries to drop a surprise on me here. Looks like we have taken control of Louisville. I think we may want to stay where we are there. We are close to the supply. We want to stay near the supply. We do have control of Louisville, though. We've almost finally finished these supply depots. The Army of Mississippi is just not coming along at all. What can I do to make these men happier? Is there any possible thing I can do? Let me look at this. Let me look at this army. This is under Walker here. Walker is an exceptional commander. But these units, we've got so many units with renown here. Even the artillery units have got, look at this artillery unit. They've got 5 stars of renown. And their commander has only got 1 star of renown. This is an artillery unit. There is nobody I can give these men that's going to make them happy. Nobody. I can't. Every unit in this army has got renown just about. They should be happy with him. Pickett's brigade. They're not going to be happy with Pickett. For some reason, he only has 1 star of fame. Look at this here. Herbert's brigade has got 5 stars of renown. These are some boys from Mississippi, and I guarantee you they are not happy with their commander at all. This guy does not impress them. But I've got nobody to take his place. Nobody. I've got 1 brigadier general available, and he's defamed right now. They would be even less happy with him. I've got nobody these men will give any respect to. Do I have any captains? Any colonels that I can bring up? Are there any heroes in the lower ranks that these men would respect? Nobody. I just don't have anybody for them. Nobody that even comes close to the level of renown that these men would have any respect for. Whoops, I saw somebody back here. Just nobody. I will give him a promotion. I do need to run through some of these lieutenants real quick and see who can get a promotion here. He's got 3 stars and something, so he gets a promotion. If they have 3 levels of renown in anything, they get a promotion for that. Okay, he gets actually 3 promotions. We're promoting him up to lieutenant colonel. He gets a promotion. Oh, he gets a lot of promotions. This guy's really good. Let's definitely promote him up to lieutenant colonel. We need better commanders. Look at McCausland looks really good too. We're promoting him on up to colonel. In fact, I may go ahead and give him one of these brigades in this army. Somebody that one of my 2-star renowned brigades may be able to give him a little respect here. Let's see now. We're trying to look at the Army of Mississippi under Walker. Let me look at the units is what I want to look at. Somebody that's got 2 stars of renown like you. Man, why don't we give oh, he was a colonel, wasn't he? Yeah. Well, he's not showing up as available to me for some reason. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. I'll revisit that, give him a chance to show up in the screens. But we got to start trying to get this Army of Mississippi happy. Somehow, some way, we got to get those guys back into the fight. Back into the fight here. Okay, are you ready to go? I'm going to bring you on down here and let you start engaging. Oh, this game is starting to freeze up on me. I'm starting to get worried about it. He is still waiting on Buckner. Buckner's 1 day away. I think Buckner will catch up. But we really need to try and make a little progress here against Fort Monroe. Just might make us feel a little bit better getting the peninsula under control down there. And I'm hoping that things will calm down here in Virginia for at least a little while. We got men on furlough. Man, his guys are unhappy too in the Army of Northern Virginia. Let's take a look at some of these guys and see. I know we've got a lot of renowned units in this army, and they are not happy at all with their commanders. Let's look at just the artillery. We got artillery units with 5 stars of renown here. Amazing. We've got cavalry units. 1 cavalry unit here with 5 stars of renown, being led by Barton. Barton has got everything else. He just doesn't have the renown. They would love him if he was just a little more famous. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Let's give Whiting a promotion. That might make his men respect him a little bit more. I don't know what we're going to do here. Some of these units are just... These men are, they got to be cocky. Okay, we've got 5 levels of renown there. He's probably our best brigade commander. He's got 3 levels of renown. All of the best, brigade commanders have all been promoted up to division commanders. Oh, I hate it when this game is just freezing on me. They've all been promoted up to division commanders, like Pelham here. Look at the level of renown that Pelham has. And his men loved him, but we can't keep him in a brigade with that level of renown. You just can't. And I guess what I'm going to end up having to do, I'm going to have to start trying to... Some of these units, I'm going to have to start moving conscripts into them and just kind of tone them down just a little bit. That's the only way I'm going to get them into an overall level of happiness here. All right, I'm about ready to go ahead and speed up the clock and see if I can. I'm going to move it up to a 5 speed here and just kind of hover over the pause button while we sit here and watch the map. And if I see anybody moving, I just want to get time kind of moving along here. While nothing's going on, so we can get some of our men back from furlough, get some of our reinforcements in here. Now it does look like A.P. Hill has moved in on this fort down here. Now, have we started that battle yet? He's about to start it. Go ahead and speed this back up. Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and give him his perk here. Now, since we are having such an issue with men with renown, I am going to give him embedded reporters because I need more famous commanders. I need somebody to make these men happy. So I'm going to have to start embedding more reporters with some of these units here. All right. Now, it looks like we do have this in our favor. I'm going to let this go ahead and play out. I'm not going to assault yet unless I feel like I absolutely have to. So while he is doing that, I'm going to zoom back out again so I can just kind of keep an eye on all the fronts. And hopefully I can see anybody's flag moving. Have they finished their supply depots down here? No, they're still working on those freaking supply depots. Okay, I'm going to just try and speed up the clock here and hopefully see anything moving and be able to pause the game before anything dramatic happens or catches me off guard here. Sometimes at this level, it's kind of hard to see those little flags moving. And sometimes I mistake and misidentify the flags. So, okay, what is this here? This is construction completed. Okay, they finished their depot. Let's move down and check on that. I think that's this depot that we were working on right down here. Yeah, with the Virginia engineers. I'm going to move them up and let them finish this depot. And I'm going to move up General Longstreet into a more centralized position between the Army of Tennessee and the Army of Kentucky. And God, this Army of Mississippi is just not doing well at all. I may have to make him an independent command and get him out of this corps. I think he's too far away for one thing. Why don't we do that? I think that might be one of his problems. Let's go in here. We may have to detach this corps. Let's detach them to an independent unit. Yeah, okay. So he is his own independent unit now. He's not tied to them. Let's see if that frees him up with a little more of his resources and he can get his army into a little better situation of readiness. And that will free up this corps up here to move around a little bit better, and maybe give him an opportunity to control his resources just a little bit better. All right, man. This army here is ready to go. They are ready to rock and roll. Let's move the Army of Kentucky up toward Harrodsburg. His army is in a good state of readiness as well. Let's ease him up toward Harrodsburg, and we'll kind of leapfrog these two armies along with each other to the east. And Forrest, let's bring you to the far side of Louisville. Go ahead and get you moving that direction as well. And yeah. I really need this Army of Mississippi to get back in the fight. I need them over here on the Mississippi River guarding our hinterland. We've kind of got a hole right here that the Federals could absolutely exploit if they had anything able to exploit it. And I'm really counting on them not having anything to exploit that with right now. Okay, so we're moving in through central Kentucky with some considerable power. How are we doing over here? We're definitely moving the marker in our direction there. I think we're doing well against that fort. Nothing. The Federals are not doing anything in central Virginia. Looks like this is where the drama is going down right here. Have the Duke boys arrived yet? I mean, the Hazzard County Volunteers. I say the Duke boys. I guess they are the Duke boys. Let's see. Whose division did we put him in? We put him in. It looks like they are 3 days out, and they will be joining the Army. Truth be told, he could really have another division. He's got massive divisions in this Army. That's fine. I don't have enough commanders. I don't have enough commanders to spare to create more divisions. I need more brigade commanders. Construction completed. Okay, good. We finally got that depot finished. So let's bring the Mississippi State. I tell you what, we're going to move up the Army of the Western Army up here to relieve them there. And then we're going to back the Missouri State Guard down and let them get some supply down here, because they do need some supply. And then we will be ready to continue moving on over here. Okay, now let me look at the Missouri State Guard. Does he need any reinforcements? We're still a good ways away from getting some more of their reinforcements. Price, why don't we get you a artillery division? Who is your best artillery commander? Armstrong? It's probably going to be Armstrong. So let's... All right, let's get these guys into their own little division there. Let's make sure that they've got good weapons. They've got 12-pounders. Why don't we upgrade some of that? Let's give you a 24-pound howitzer. Let's upgrade you to a 24-pound howitzer. Okay, we don't have much cavalry in this corps, and McCullough doesn't have any cavalry at all. I need to get him some cavalry. So I know we've got plenty of Missouri boys. Yeah, we got lots of Missouri boys. So let's give him some Missouri volunteers for cavalry. Yeah. And we will give them the Burnside carbines. That's going to have to do for now. Keep time ticking here. They're coming on up the highway. They're going to take over building this supply depot, and we're going to back off the Missouri State Guard. They need to come down and get some fresh supplies. Looks like the Army of Tanuki is moving off to the east. They are moving toward Harrodsburg. I'm going to bring General Longstreet. Let's give him the embedded reporters as well. I really need commanders with some better renown here. Okay. I don't want them getting too far away from each other. And I really need Mississippi to get their readiness up here. Let's see if any good projects have become available. We've got Cotton is King. What would that do for us? That would use cotton as a tool to maintain good relations with the European great powers. I haven't really stressed diplomatic relations with the European powers that much. Occupation administration, finance more effective occupation, conquered states and territories. Well, be happy with new administration, appointing the right people, using the right tools. We don't have any conquered states right now, and I'm not interested in suppressing anybody's population. So do we have anything over here? We've got medium range carbines. Huh. Now, would that be our local Parrot rifles? Recruitment offices. What I need, training manuals. This is what I was waiting for. Constantly evolving. Since I am using a lot of conscripts, I think I'm going to go for the training manuals here. Can never have too much training for a professional army, right? So let's just try and see what that does for us. I'm just going to kind of back the camera off here so I can watch everything happening. I'm going to speed this up a little bit and hope that I can see the flags moving and I can see any movement from the Union. And I've got my button hovering over the pause button. What's this here? Breckenridge is at his destination. Okay. So he has arrived down here at this little town, the town of Harrodsburg. Let's move him on into Harrodsburg. I'm going to bring up General Longstreet in a supporting position, and we're going to go ahead and advance the Army of Tennessee across the river into Frankfort. And these two armies should be close enough to support each other if they need help. And the Army of Mississippi is still struggling. And McCullough is still bringing the Western Army. Oh, it looks like he's actually, has he arrived? He has arrived. So let's back off the Missouri State Guard back down here and let them get some supplies from that area. Ooh, a financial crisis. I think that's for the United States, though. And we'll let McCullough finish this supply depot there. Going to back off again and speed up the clock. I don't see any federal armies moving anywhere. Wait, hold on a minute. Why is Carlin withdrawing? Who's Carlin? And the enemy army of the Cumberland seems to have withdrawn. It's obviously trying to regroup. Okay, so it looks like Longstreet is pushing this army along in front of him as he's coming along here through central Kentucky. That's good news. I really want to keep these armies moving while they have such good readiness. Breckenridge, let me drop a shenanigan save real quick. If we could go ahead and get Kentucky to join the Confederacy, that would be amazing. Breckenridge, why don't you bring your boys on up into Lexington? And General Forrest, continue bringing the Army of Tennessee across the river into Frankfort here, please. And General Longstreet, you just keep coming along as well, sir. Okay, looks like the Virginia engineers have finished those supply depots. I want to bring them along behind the behind the Central Army and let them be building supply depots for us as we move off through Kentucky. Mississippi, please get yourself back into some kind of fighting situation. I've got you right there next to good supply. Please get back into this war for me, please. Okay. Things are just going really slow in Missouri right now. How are we doing over here against this fort? Looks like we haven't really pushed the bar any further in our favor. He's got 2,800 men in there. He's got about 6,000 men in there, so I've really got to take my time with this battle and try to do it right. As long as we don't have anybody menacing us up here. What's he got? He's got 7,000 men. Can I see the army behind him? They've only got about 15,000 men there in those two corps. General Jackson can handle them easily enough. He is low on ammunition, though. I guess he needs some supply as well, doesn't he? Well, you're gonna have to make yourself a supply depot. That's all I can tell you. I guess I could move the Army of Northern Virginia up there to take his place and let him come down and get some supply. Why don't we do that? Let's move the Army of Northern Virginia up there. And then we will let the Army of the Shenandoah come down here and get some supply. Come down to, what town is this? Culpeper, and get some supply. The two armies can just pass each other. We'll let the Army of Northern Virginia take care of that temporarily until okay, we got something going on here now. He's got 18,000 men. Yeah, he's only got 18,000 men, so he's probably going to withdraw. I don't want to do any forced marching. I don't want to bring down the readiness of the Army of Tennessee. He already has a lot of unhappy men, these soldiers with a lot of renown. I don't want to push it anymore with these men. Okay, the Army of Kentucky is moving. The Army of Tennessee is beginning to move. We got a lot of power in this army right here. The Hazzard County Volunteers should be in the army now. That brigade should have joined up and caught up with everybody and transferred in. So if there is any battle going on, they should be involved in it. I really want to see them back off. I don't know why we're not in a battle with them right now. We should have already... a battle should have already been instigated here. Okay, they're withdrawing. Okay, they are withdrawing. Well, this ought to be making all the Kentucky exiles down in Nashville happy. They've been crowing for 2 years trying to get us up into Tennessee and actually have some success. I think they're going to be very, very happy with General Longstreet here. Okay, this army here, I'm fixing to... What is he doing? Is he retreating too? See, he's glitching right... Okay, I guess he's retreating. I suppose he's retreating. What's he doing? All right, see, I'm fixing to drop a shenanigan save because I'm not sure what the game's doing here. This looks like... Okay, I guess he's routing. It's not telling me unless that's applying to him. Now, where did he go? He just completely disappeared. Okay, Army of Tennessee, while you still have a lot of readiness, why don't you move up this way toward Covington? Don't go all the way, just go some of the way. General Longstreet, let's bring you across the river as well. Let's keep you in between the two corps. Let's make sure nobody's busting any moves over here. If anybody busts any moves over here, then it's going to be up to the Army of Mississippi to intercept them. Even if their readiness is low, they're going to have to just do what they can. Even if they have to fight a defensive battle, then that's just what they're going to have to do. Okay, General Polk, his army seems to be back into decent shape here. Holmes is at destination. Breckinridge is at destination. Johnston is at destination. Okay, let's come back over here to Virginia now. We've got some switcheroo going on here. I think we brought... Yeah, we were... hold on. Okay, the Grand Army of the Confederacy. We've got embedded reporters. We've got the flying column. Let's get them the ambulance corps. That'll be fine. And we're trying to get General Jackson down here to let him get resupplied. I'm going to bring him down toward this supply depot, actually. And we've got the Army of Northern Virginia temporarily covering the Shenandoah Valley for us. And Garnett is working on his supply depot. How are we doing down here? Doesn't look like the ticker is moving anymore in our direction. I don't know if I want to assault or not. Just going to let him keep doing what he's doing down there. And I'm trying to get General Jackson. He needs ammunition. I don't know why he is so low on ammunition. Well, he has been fighting a lot of battles here lately. He has pretty much just been carrying the battle in Central Virginia for us. Okay, Breckinridge, let's bring you up in support. Let's bring you along this road here close by, and we're going to let Forrest march on into Covington. And General Longstreet, you just come along behind, please, sir. Let's keep these armies moving. They've got good readiness. They're managing to keep their supplies. They're managing to keep themselves into a good state of readiness. So let's keep them moving. We're going to keep them moving here. Virginia engineers, you guys keep coming along as well. Supply is not currently a problem. Okay, we're starting to see some federal movement here. What has he got? He's got First Corps with... Boy, it says that that entire army has got 80,000. But he only has 37. If I really need this supply depot here. All right, I'm going to bring up Sterling Price. Sterling Price has got 27,000 men. I'm going to bring him on up. We're going to leapfrog him ahead of the Western Army. General Hampton, I'm going to bring you forward as well. We're going to bring Polk's. We're going to bring Polk's cavalry forward also. Polk, let's bring your cavalry forward. We're going to start inching toward these guys and see if we can draw them into a battle over there. Okay, things are going well in eastern Kentucky. We've kind of taken the central area of Kentucky, and we're moving off to the east, and we're definitely getting the east under our control as well. Not getting any challenges from the Federals there. We've got the Fort Monroe is under siege. I'm going to back off a little bit so I can see the entire map, and then we're going to speed up the clock here as the armies march and move. And I've just kind of got my hand over the pause button. Okay, who is getting in position? Longstreet is at his destination. Polk is at his. Hampton is at his. Okay. Very good, very good. We're going to speed up the clock here. We are into July, the end of July, 1863. Okay, what did I just get there? That is General Jackson has made it to his destination where hopefully he is getting some supply. Let's zoom in there and make sure that he's getting supply that we need him to get. Looks like he is still low on ammunition, though. Tell you what, I'm going to move the Army of the Rappahannock down here to this supply. Let them get that, and I'm going to let the Army of Shenandoah draw from this supply depot. Carlin is still withdrawing. Let's go check on that. That should be in Kentucky. Yeah, he is withdrawing from Covington, Kentucky, as Longstreet is coming in. Longstreet, continue to come in, sir. They don't have anything to stand up to us. They're going to have to make a stand of some kind, or we're going to march into Cincinnati. I mean, I could have crossed the river at Louisville. This may very well give us Kentucky here. I don't know. They still have control of Columbus. I may can get the Army of Mississippi into Columbus if I can get their readiness up. Officer rehabilitated. Oh, I didn't see who that was. We are just rolling through Kentucky, though. This is the best luck we have ever had in Kentucky. I think Kentucky may very well fall for us here. Okay, it looks like Nathan Bedford Forrest is beginning to move his army, and the Federals are retreating from before us. I don't know why he is not continuing to move. Please keep moving in there, General Forrest. Move on into Covington, sir. Okay, here they come. Okay, what's he coming with here now? He's coming with First Corps, which has 37,000. And they've got 15,000. 15,000 there. So we've got 37,000, 47, about 53, 54,000 men. He probably has a little more than me. He may very well outnumber me here. We're in a defensive stance. Let's get our cavalry up here. Have them close at hand. And we're going to fight this out. We're going to have this battle. Even though these armies are very inexperienced, we're going to fight this out. We're going to make them pay for it. If they want Missouri, they're going to have to fight for it. Even if we don't win that battle, we're going to make them fight. I will drop a quick save here, in case there are any more crazy, glitchy shenanigans. We're fixing to finally have a battle in Missouri. We still don't have anything going on in Virginia. This is the longest we've gone without any action in Virginia. The only action in Virginia is the siege of Fort Monroe, which hopefully we are going to win here sometime soon. That siege has been going on for a while. We are taking control of north central Kentucky. The Federals are retreating before us. This is where the drama is fixing to take place in Missouri. Looks like they're going to come at us in Missouri, and we're going to have us a little battle here. This is going to be some rugged terrain too to have a battle in. Oh, who's this coming along back here? He's got another 27,000 men coming down the road too. So we've got to make a stand here. We got to make a stand here, guys. We got to win this battle. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up this supply depot that I've been working on for like 3 episodes now. I don't want to give that up. We're going into a defensive stance. Hopefully that will allow us to fight a defensive battle. We're just going to see. We're going to see how this goes. He's coming at us with 4 corps here. 4 corps. He definitely outnumbers us, so this is going to be interesting to see. Do we have control? We almost got control of this city, Covington, Kentucky. We may have to come take control of Maysville as well. I may start moving Breckinridge's army that way. Breckinridge, bring your army over to this intersection, please. General Longstreet, you just stay in the center. Do I want to cross over into Cincinnati, Ohio? That ought to shake them up. That ought to hurt their morale a little bit if I move into Cincinnati. We have taken Covington. Let's move in and raid Cincinnati. Let's do some raiding. Let's get a little revenge here. Okay, we're about to have this battle. What are they doing? Are they cutting across country? Are you seriously cutting across country? Okay, we're going to move General Sterling down this road and see if we can head them off. One thing, that ought to give them some... Okay, Sterling, I'm going to have to force march you. You're taking too long. I need you to force march, please. Why is it taking him so long to get his commands? Why is this taking so long? Please, please move. Oh my goodness. Well, finally. Okay. Okay, they definitely outnumber us here. But their reinforcements are a long ways off, 12 hours away, but they'll probably be there at end of day. Meanwhile, we have all of our army. We're just going to have to see what happens here. All right, this is going to be an interesting battle. They outnumber us. Both of these armies are inexperienced. Hopefully, they are just as green as we are. We haven't really had a lot of action over here in the Missouri area. And all of our Missouri volunteers and our Texas volunteers and our Arkansas volunteers have been itching to get into a fight. So they finally got them a fight. They definitely outnumber us here. But we've got a good-sized force, especially if we are allowed to fight a defensive battle. And we are in a defensive stance, so hopefully that's what will happen here. "6 feet in height, broad-shouldered, deep-chested, with legs which, if he chose to close them in a grip, could make a horse groan with pain." Wade Hampton. Make a horse groan with pain. Must be a strong dude. Of course, back then, 6 feet tall, that was a big man back in those days. Okay, well, we do have the objectives. We were in a defensive stance, so I was expecting that. Where are the Federals coming from? The Federals are coming from across the river. We really need to try and defend the river. They're coming in from both of those directions. Can we cover the river? There are so many places where you can cross this freaking river. I don't know if we can cover them all, but we have to, because our objectives are so far afield. We're going to have to try and keep them from crossing the river. That's all we can do. He's probably going to cross the river at the main road. So I got to play that straight, but there's so many other places that he can cross. Yeah. This is where I always mess up, because there's so many places. I'm just going to try and do it here. Okay. I do have some engineering points. So let's go ahead, and it's all fords too. It's not bridges. There are no bridges, so he is going to have to ford the river. Let's play it straight. Let's put a parapet at the most obvious crossing place, which will be right here. So let's put a parapet there. We'll upgrade that. Where would be the next most likely place that he would try to cross? Probably... that's the main road. He's going to probably come down that main road. There is another main road over here, though. I really need to guard over here as well. All right, let's put a... can I put another parapet over here? Can I get a parapet right here? I've got so many engineering points. It's amazing. I've still got engineering points. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay. That's the two most likely places that he will cross the river. Where else can he cross? He could cross there. Or over here. That would really be out of the way, though. The next most likely place would be here, probably. He may try to cross here. So let's give ourselves another parapet here. Well, let's back it up just a little bit. Give ourselves another parapet right there. And that's all my engineering points, but I can still set up some breastworks that the men can work on in the meantime. So let's do that. If he tries to cross over here, let's have ourselves some breastworks ready for them, just in case. We'll put some breastworks right there. And we'll put some breastworks here. And we'll get some boys working on those right away. That covers everything there. Oh, we need to put some breastworks here. No, wait, not a parapet. We want breastworks. Let's put some breastworks right like that. Whoop, it didn't let me build them. Hold on. Yeah, just like that. And I think that covers everything, unless they can just ford the river just in any place. If they can do that, then I'm really in trouble. Now, I've seen the AI do that before. If he can just cross the river anywhere, then we're in trouble. And that may very well be the case. This isn't the widest river. Tell you what, just to be safe, let's build ourselves one more breastwork right there. Okay. Man, that's spread out, but we got it. That's what we got. All right, so let's get the Missouri State Guard in here. I'm going to spread them out. Where is the Western Army? Western Army must not be here yet. That's a problem. I was expecting the Western Army to already be on the board. Okay, so we're going to have to... Springfield rifle muskets. Ooh, reboard muskets. Springfield rifle muskets. Okay, let's put some Springfield rifle muskets on the main, guarding the main crossing. We'll put some more Springfield rifle muskets on the next most likely crossing. We'll put Clark with his reboard muskets here, and we'll let him work on those breastworks. We'll put Slack with some Springfield muskets over here. Let him work on those breastworks. Trimble's got plains rifles. I'm going to put him over here. Let him guard that crossing. And we will put some cavalry there to help him. We'll dismount them if we need to. Colquitt, we'll put your cavalry over here to help Clark. And Griffith, Winston, your cavalry can stay in the center and help Vaughn. Slack. Where do we want Slack? Slack, you're going to have to build those breastworks. And we've still got Deering with some Springfield rifle muskets. Deering, I want you to help Clark here at Colquitt. You go over there and help him. And once we know where they're going, we're just going to have to move everybody in that direction. Okay, and let's get our artillery on some parapets here. Different parapets where they can cover different areas. Let's get some artillery over here as well. We've got all of our commanders. Okay, let's get the clock ticking, and let's get all of these boys working on these breastworks. Breastworks, please. Breastworks. You've got a lot of breastworks to work on. I'm going to have to send you some help here. Slack, you get started on your breastworks. Cawthorn, why don't you go ahead and dismount and get on those parapets. Yeah, get on the parapets, please, and help. Actually, get right there. Cover that approach. Clark, are you working on those breastworks? Yes, they are working on breastworks. Okay, we need the Western Army to hurry up and get here, and they've got to get to the front as quickly as possible. And we need to see where the enemy is. If they're close, if they're far away, where are they? Are they already right on top of us? I don't hear them or see them. Oh, there they are, way back there. That's interesting. Okay, so they're coming down this road. So that means they may very well be coming for Trimble. And that may be good news, because if this is where they're crossing, that's going to pretty much eliminate them being able to do anything over here. This would have been the more troublesome place, because they can go lateral, they can lateral and move sideways and try to find another place to cross. Over here, they can't. They've got to cross right here, and that's it. That may be good news if this is the only army. Are they anywhere else? Are they anywhere else? I don't see them. I think that may be the case. I think they may be coming over here. And there's not an easy way for them to get back over to this side of the map. So this may be good news for us here. We very well may have caught a break. I'm going to send Colquitt over here. Colquitt, why don't you get that way, head that way with your cavalry. Cawthorn, I thought I told you to... Okay, he's supposed to be getting on those... Why are you not getting on the... Get on the parapet. He must not have gotten his orders yet. Okay. This may be good news for us. General Hampton, let's get you up here as well. General Hampton, why don't you come up to that intersection, sir? We can start shifting these brigades over to the right. We may not need them over here. I definitely want you guys going long range, though, please. I need everybody to go long range. Don't need anybody firing short range. Pryor, get your boys long range. Slack, get your boys long. Slack, your boys supposed to be long range. Trimble, get your boys long range as well, please. Okay, where are they? They're still way back up here, so this is giving us some time. Yeah, it looks like they're coming this way, but there are two other corps coming. Those other two corps are probably going to come in this way. So we probably don't want to get too carried away with getting excited about them just coming over here. Trimble. Trimble, go ahead and send out your skirmishers too, sir. I tell you what, this parapet's backed up just a little bit far from that crossing. I wanted to have them in the field of fire as they were crossing. I may have to bring him off that parapet just a little bit. Looks like our artillery is going to have pretty good field of fire. I really need the reinforcements to arrive here. Okay, what about your field of fire? Looks like he is right at the edge of his field of fire as well. Well, we're just going to have to do the best we can. Gonna have to do the best we can. You boys keep working on those breastworks now. Keep working on those breastworks. We're trying to cover this entire river with just this one army. Winston, why don't you start heading that way also? I think we're going to need your help down there. This army's probably going to arrive before anybody else. We're going to have to fight them all first. So we might as well get our cavalry over there to help. I may need to move Slack over there. Or maybe Pryor. Pryor, do I need to move you on over there and let Slack keep working on those breastworks? Pryor, start marching that way, please. We've already got these parapets built. I'll tell you what, I'm going to send Pryor that way, and I'm going to let Vaughn come over and take his place on these parapets. And then if we need to shift back to the left, we can. We can shift back to the left if we need to. Oh, here they come. Here they come. At least his cavalry is showing up, so. I'll tell you what, I'm going to Trimble, I'm going to bring you forward a little bit so that you will have them in your field of fire as they're crossing the creek. And skirmishers, let's move you off to the edge over here so you won't be in the field of fire of Trimble. Trimble, where is your... That is Rains. Why don't you get over here a little bit closer, sir? Okay, Pryor is on the way. Pryor is on the way to help. He'll be coming down the road soon. Is there anybody coming down this way? Still no sign of the enemy over here. That's good news. Hopefully we can take care of this one corps first. And even more hopefully, all of his corps are coming down this way. That would be even better if they would all try to come this way. Okay, Trimble, why don't you move up, sir? Okay, they just got their orders. I think they're going to move on up forward off of the parapets. Our artillery is already in range. Do I want to bring another artillery unit over here? Let's bring this artillery unit over. I should probably making a mistake. But I've got to fight the enemy I see. I hope this isn't a diversion. I hope I'm not falling for some sick... Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Now, where are they going? Okay, let's cancel that order. I'm going to leave you where you are. Cancel that order. We do have somebody, looks like they're trying to make their way this direction. I think I may shift Clark over this way. Clark, make your way on over here. We're going to let Deering continue to work on those breastworks. We really need the Western Army to show up. Okay, it looks like he's going to try to cross over here. Why don't you boys mount up? I'm going to bring you over this way. What are y'all doing? Why are y'all lining up that way? Come over here, please. If they try to cross there, yeah, we need more brigades over here. Let's get General Longstreet. Where are you? Oh, General Hampton. Let's get General Hampton over here as well. It's taking too long for the orders to get to my men here. My men are going to be exhausted because I'm freaking moving them around. Where is your commander at? Your commander is way... General Price, you get over here also, please. I want all my commanders close at hand so our commands can... Okay, I need you to just spring into action and start attacking them, please. Attack them as they try to cross. Don't let them cross. Please attack them. I'm going to have to take them right through those obstacles. But I need you to get there and attack them quickly. You're taking too long. You get over here and attack them as well, please. Why are my cavalry not getting their orders? Why is everybody taking too long? Trimble, why are you not moving? Please move. Okay, Crawthorne, you just back up. He's getting the worst of this. big time. I don't know why, but he's getting the worst of it. I need you to get up there and help him. Okay. I can't get anybody to move here. Trimble, please move your men. Please. Oh, thank God. He's finally moving. Okay, I need you to get up here and move, please. Crawthorn, just get out of there. Cawthorn is just getting kicked in the tail. Please move. Trimble, please hurry up and get your men in position. Cawthorn is buying everybody time here. Cawthorn, you're doing wonderful. Trimble is trying to march through this freaking cornfield. I'm fixing to have to back Cawthorn out of there. Okay, Cawthorn is finally backing off. Cawthorn, just back on out of there. He's about to break. Trimble, you've got to hurry. Okay, how are we doing over here? Let me pause real quick and see where this other corps is. They're still back a pretty good ways. Okay, Pryor, you need to get up here. Trimble, just hurry up and get behind the parapet. They're just running straight through that barricade right there. As if it's not even there. As if it's not even there. I don't know what you're doing, Winston. Okay, Winston, back off. Back off, Winston. I can't give these guys... Trimble, please. Get your men behind the freaking barricade. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's fixing to get broke, though. Where is his commander? Please get there and give him some commands. Okay, he just broke. Trimble, please move your men. Oh, my God. Well, Yeah, we got guys that just don't know how to move. They're disorganized. They're not organized enough to get their men moving. You're going to have to... Unbelievable. Please help till Pryor can get his men on that parapet. I don't know why Trimble cannot freaking move. Your commander is right there. He's right there. Please get over there and give him some commands. Okay, Pryor, get on that parapet. Get up there and get on that parapet. Trimble, get your boys back on the parapet. Oh my God. I cannot get him to move. I cannot get him to get on the freaking parapet. Pryor is about to get in position. Oh, Trimble's finally moving. Thank you. Colquitt, you're doing wonderful. You're buying us time, Colquitt. Pryor is getting his boys in place, and they are long range. Colquitt, back off. Let Pryor take over. Back on off, Colquitt. All right, I finally got some boys lined up on the parapets. I can't believe it. Okay, so what's going on over here? Do we have any sign of the enemy over here? It looks like they're coming down this way as well. So I think we need to start shifting some boys over. Clark, you shift this way. You shift that way. Clark, you take Vaughn's place. Vaughn, you start coming over as well. Where is the Western Army? The Western Army is finally beginning to come into the field. Finally. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just going to have to let them come on in. We may not be able to use them, get them in position till end of day. It's almost end of day, but now he is going to get reinforcements at end of day also as well. These guys are in a bad spot right there. They've already lost 600 men. Okay, Trimble, let's change your orientation, please. Yeah, we're going to start shifting some more men over this way. Vaughn is coming. Slack, what are you doing? It looks like everybody is coming this direction. Oh, there is somebody coming this way. There is somebody coming this way. Clark, stay where you are. Halt. Deering, you get over here and work on those Where are they going? I saw somebody moving over here. They are coming. Where are they going? They're coming this way. Okay, hold on. Everybody hold your horses. Okay, Deering, yep, they're coming for you. All right, Griffin, yeah, you get over here. Help Deering. Clark, stay where you are. Let's just halt your movement. Everybody else get over here and help in this area. Who does he have across the river right there? 3rd Brigade, he got them across. Colquitt, come on up and get in place to help, sir. Oh, they're charging my parapets through the barrack. What are you doing? Pryor, what are you doing? Oh no, I don't know what he's doing, but I don't like it. Colquitt, get in there and help him. He's charging them. He's leaving the parapets to charge, to give them a bayonet charge. Colquitt, you got to get in there and help him. Hurry up, Colquitt. Hurry up. Hurry up, Colquitt. Get in there and help him, Colquitt. Hurry. Oh, we broke him. Oh, thank God. I don't know what Pryor was thinking, but it's a wonderful thing that we had Colquitt right there to support him. Colquitt, stay on top of him. Stay on top of him, Colquitt. Colquitt, just stay on top of him. Mop them up. Pryor, you get back on that freaking parapet. Colquitt, stay on top of him. Kill as many of them as you can. Stay on top of him, Colquitt. He's got to get through those freaking barricades. They are getting through those entanglements as if they're not even there. That's really annoying me. Get them as they're trying to cross that river, Colquitt. Give them the saber. Give them the saber, Colquitt. Give them the saber. Okay, Colquitt, back off. Back off. Retreat on out of there. Oh, now they're breaking. Oh, man. Wow. Well, come on out of there, Colquitt. Now, he lost 950 men in that. How many men did Pryor lose? Pryor did okay. Pryor come out of that okay. I don't know why he's moving all the way back there, but halt, please. I don't know why you want to move all the way back here. Boy, that annoys me when the game does that. Just halt. Halt, please. Colquitt, Pryor, just halt. Halt. And he's not long range anymore. Okay. Okay, we've got reinforcements coming in over here as well. We've got General Polk with his cavalry. General Polk. They're starting to show up over here. General Polk, can you get your cavalry over here to help? We don't have much over here at all. Clark, I told you to stop. I told you to come back over here. They're going to catch us out of position here. Deering, line up there, please. Who is he answering to? His commander is way over here. Way over here. It's going to take him forever to get his orders. Okay, Vaughn, come on back. Come on back, Vaughn. We're fixing to have end of day. I'm going to have to try and get these armies better organized. Who do we have coming in here? Just keep coming up the road, sir. Keep coming up the road with your boys. They're all disorganized. They're just coming into the fields. If I can just keep them from crossing the river. He's going for that crossing right there, isn't he? Oh, so freaking smart. Yes, he is. Griffin. He's going to get across the river. He went to the very last cross. Griffin, can you get up there? Can you even get up there and try to stop him from crossing the river? He is going to cross at the very far end of the river. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, Pryor, did you finally stop? Good. Get your boys back on that parapet, Pryor. He's fixing to try to cross one more time with the 2nd Brigade. Full strength brigade. Pryor, please don't try to do some kind of crazy bayonet charge, sir. Get your boys on that parapet. Okay, I'm going to have to get Colquitt back over here. They're coming across that crossing fast. Watch them go through these entanglements like they're not even there. They're just going to run straight through those entanglements. They ran through them as if they were not even there. Colquitt, please, go long range. Ran through the entanglements as if they were not even there. Okay, Colquitt, you gotta charge them. I'm sorry. Can't take the time. You gotta just charge these guys. Charge them in the rear. Give them the saber. That worked. Pryor, get your boys on the parapets, please. Colquitt, just keep sabering. Colquitt, you're a hero. Colquitt's definitely getting a promotion. He's probably going to get a division. We got to give his regiment a good name, too. Get on out of there, Colquitt. They are really trying to rush that river crossing. And my infantry brigades are just really doing some crazy stuff here. Okay, what's going on over here? We're just totally not getting our orders in time. We're just too spread out, but we're too far away from our commanders. Yeah, they're doing this. They're getting across that river. They are going to get a corps across the river for sure. Griffin, you got it. Griffin, please just help. They went all the way to the farthest river ford they could to get across the river. That's min-maxing right there. Wait, what's he got going on right here? How did I miss that? Okay, we need help over there. We need help over there. Colquitt, you're the hero. Can you get over there and help Crawthorne? Cawthorne. Oh my God. Trimble is not over there anymore. I didn't even realize they were crossing the river over there. Trimble, can you possibly move? Trimble, can you possibly get over there? They are really making a play to try to get across this river before end of day. I can't believe we haven't already gotten end of day. Cawthorne just charged somebody. Cawthorne, no. Come on back, Cawthorne. Back up, Cawthorne. Don't charge. Just get out of there, Cawthorne. I'm trying to get Trimble down there. If he can move his men. Cawthorne, you've lost so many men. Okay, Polk is coming along. Polk, we need you down here as quickly as you can get down here, sir. Vaughn, we need you as well. They're crossing down here. Poor Griffith, he's moving. He doesn't know what to do. He's getting so many conflicting orders. Okay, Clark, you come over here as well. How are we doing over here? Cawthorne, you're doing wonderful. I'm going to give you cold steel. You've lost a lot of men, but you have not broken. I can't believe it. By some miracle, you haven't broken. Colquitt, you feel like another saber charge? Go get him. Go get him, Colquitt. We're holding over here. Pryor's holding the line as long as he doesn't try to do some crazy bayonet charge. Colquitt's this is Colquitt's third saber charge. All right, I got to get Cawthorne out of there. Cawthorne, just back on out. Back on out, Cawthorne. You've done enough. Trimble, get your men. Trimble, get Trimble. 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 I'm trying to give you orders here. Where are you? Trimble. There's too much going on. I can't give him orders. Colquitt, just stay on those guys, please. Trimble, please get your men on the parapet. Got another full-strength brigade coming across the river right there. Cawthorne, get your boys back. Just retreat. Colquitt, let's see if we can destroy these guys. I can't even tell what he has there. Colquitt is running out of gas. He is exhausted. How are we doing on the far side of the map? Griffin, just please be still. Poor Griffin. Poor Griffin. He does not know what to do. I've told him to march over there, then I've told him to march back this way. He is just getting all kinds of conflicting orders, and he's getting them from the far side of the map, which is just causing all kinds of confusion for him. I need to just tell him, he's well rested. I'm just going to tell him to attack. Just attack, Griffin. And I'm going to allow him to do some initiative. And Deering, I'm just going to keep you where you are. We're trying to get some help over here. We're trying to get some help. We've managed to hold them off over here by some miracle. Okay. Trimble, please get your boys on that parapet. Pryor is doing wonderful. Pryor's doing a great job in his position. What's going on there, Mancini? Where are my commanders? Yeah, my commanders, I've stretched my armies all the way across this map, trying to guard every crossing on this river. And so my commanders ended up over here in this battle, so my orders are taking forever to get to my brigade commanders over here. So that's why I just went ahead and gave this brigade commander the initiative to do what he thinks he needs to do on his own, because we're stretched. I've got one corps that's trying to guard this entire river here against the others. Well, I know they need to be in range, but I only had one corps because my other corps wasn't on the field yet, and I was trying to guard all. I was trying to keep them on the far side of the river with just one corps. That's why it was taking so long for my orders to reach the far side of the battlefield. Okay, now we do have end of day. Unfortunately, I can't get this other corps up to the river, so I still have the issue of my units being spread out from their commanders. So let's take Polk. Now, he does have his one corps here. Let's get organized here. Let's get Polk. Now, he's got cavalry. That's fine. We'll let him absorb the initial attack with his cavalry. And then we've got Raines's division here. I don't think they've got that much coming over there. Raines, we've got his division. Let me look and see what they look like. That's his division. Vaughn, who are you part of? You are part of Stevens's division. Let's take a look, see at Stevens. He's got 3 brigades. Cawthorn, who do you belong to? You are just... Okay, I guess I'm going to have to let Stevenson... Raines has got the most the most brigades. So let's let Raines take care of this over here. Now that we know where they are and where they're coming. We don't have to worry about guarding everything now, so we can get our divisions together. Colquitt, you've been doing real good. I'm going to keep you close at hand over here. Stevenson. I'm going to have to let Stevenson take care of this over here. Polk, let's get your boys in reserve. We'll let Stevenson absorb the initial attack. Do I have enough engineering points to build a parapet? Let's see. Can I just build a parapet right here? I can. Wow, look at that. Okay, Stevenson, get your boys on that parapet. Wow. I can't believe I had enough engineering points to do that. That's amazing. Okay. So let's get some artillery. Let's see. I think we need to unlimber you boys. Yeah, let's get you boys on there. And I think we had some more artillery. Let's get you boys unlimbered. Let's get you there. We'll put Jackson just guarding that, and we'll have Duncan and Stedman on hand to help. If they want to try and march through that forest and come around this way, I'm more happy to let them do that. I'm going to let this artillery continue to guard that crossing. I've still got engineering points here. Let's see. Where do I want to spend these engineering points at? I think I've got everything covered. I could put more parapet right there. Let's put a little bit more of a parapet there. Tie it in if we can. Will it let me do it? Why won't you let me do it? There we go. Yeah, okay. Put Deering on that one. We'll put Trimble. We'll put Trimble. Put Trimble. Why do I have such a hard time getting you on the parapets? Let's put oh my God, Trimble, please, right there. Yeah, right there. Yes. Okay, and Slack we'll get over there. We'll put Bledsoe here. We're going to march Slack into that area, and Cawthorn will back him up. And Winston, I'm just going to let you, in case they try something crazy. We still got to get this army into position here. So let's get Armistead's division coming. He is. Okay, let's get Armistead's division as close as we can. We'll get Van Dorn's division coming up the road as quickly as we can. And then we've got the Fighting Braves. Is that Coleman's division? Is that a division? Yeah, that's a division. These are our... can you get even closer? Yeah, he can't get closer. Let's just get them right up the road here. I think we've got enough to stop what little bit they're coming with over there. If not, we'll reposition. I want to bring everything over here to the right where all the action is as much as I can. And we'll have to just see how they remaneuver because they usually surprise me, and a lot of times they're right on top of me when they remaneuver. So let's see what they do. I've still got 10 engineering points I should really do something with. Can I upgrade anything? I don't think so. I guess I'm just going to have to leave it on the field then. Let's see what they do to remaneuver here. Okay, it looks like they have actually backed off. Okay, that's good news. Let's get Slack up onto the parapet there. They're out in the middle of that forest, so what are they doing? They may be trying to... Yeah, they can flank him, can't they? They can come in on his flank. I better back him off that parapet. That's not really... That's a good position if they're coming, if they were going to just come from this direction. But if they're going to come from the forest way out over here where I was not expecting them to set up, then they are going to be able to flank him right there. So let me back him off of that position. Let's back you up, Deering, and let's back up Colquitt as well, in case they try to fire across the river. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, what are they doing there? That's interesting. Okay. Was not expecting them to get back across the river once they had crossed it. Well, they threw me a curveball there too. So let's get you down here to that section of the parapet. And let's get Clark down here to these breastworks. And Vaughn, I guess we'll bring you down this way as well. Let's get the clock ticking here. I want to get my reinforcements pulled up. Coleman, let's get your boys marching. Let's get your boys coming on up the road. Is there a good road you can come down over here? Just bring your boys up to this intersection. Let's get you moving. Let's get these artillery pieces moving also. We'll let them take a different road. They have still got to cross the river. I was really expecting them to exploit the way they had crossed the river. I was not expecting them to move to the other side like that. They're probably going to pay a heavy price for that. Well, then, let's see. Got a lot of unorganization going on right now. What are they doing? Are they coming this way? They are, aren't they? They're going to try to cross here then. Wow, okay. Colquitt, move down the road. Winston, get on those breastworks. Coleman, bring your boys this direction. Bring your boys this way, Coleman. Now that we know where they're coming. Maybe you can get there in time. Pryor, what is your problem? You've been doing so well, Pryor. Just orient yourself that way. Ah, he just broke on me. I can't believe it. I can't believe he just freaking broke. Was he getting what? It's real cool when the AI min maxes you. It does really good sometimes. And I totally he totally got me here. I totally disregarded my flank over here. I really was expecting him to exploit his river crossing. He saw me set up this parapet, though. He had the fortune of being able to set up after me, and he did see that I totally exposed my flank right there. Yep. Pryor just paid a price for that. Pryor just paid a heavy price for that. Yep. That was a big mistake, me bringing that parapet over here against the edge of the river like this, with its edge on that river. Big mistake. Big mistake on my part. But he still has to cross the river. He hasn't done that yet. He is definitely moving, though. He is trying to find better ways to cross. All right, let's get you boys over here and get y'all on some parapets. Winston, let's get your commander over here giving you orders. I think they've given up over here. I think they've given up. Cawthorn, you start heading this way as well. Coleman is moving. He can hurry up and get his boys up there to the river. We do have some artillery coming to give some support on the river as well. I need artillery over here. Okay, Armistead, bring your artillery over, please. Vaughn, you get on those breastworks, please. I totally built that parapet completely wrong. I completely disregarded these crossings over here. He played it really good. Really good job, AI. Okay, McCullough. He is coming that way. Let's bring your boys down this way as well. Where do I want McCullough to go? McCullough, bring your boys along behind Coleman. No, wait. Let's cancel that. Cancel that. I think I want Van Dorn's division is what I want. Van Dorn, bring your boys along behind Coleman, please. Looks like they are going to try and cross here. Why are you not firing? What is your problem? Trimble, what are you doing? I don't know. He's doing a bayonet charge. Cawthorn. Once again, I have to call on you, Cawthorn. Well, if you're going to bayonet charge them, for God's sakes. And hurry up about it. You still got guys crossing the river behind you over there. Okay, they managed to break them by some miracle. Well, they realized they couldn't flank me over here, so they went for the river crossing. So, Deering, get back on your parapet. Trimble, you get on your parapet. It's amazing how they just get right through those entanglements as if they're not there. Did we capture those guys? I think we captured that entire... They're just not brave enough to cross the river because they know we've got it covered. Fine. They're just charging us. We'll just... Fine. Y'all want to do the bayonet melee battle? We'll do bayonet melee battles. Here they come with another brigade, straight through the entanglements as if they're not even there. Okay, Cawthorn, back off. Okay, Deering, please get to your parapets. Trimble, please get to your parapets. Nothing happening over there. Coleman is on his way to help guard these crossings. Griffith, send out some skirmishers, please. Get your skirmishers over here to the side. How strong is that brigade? They've lost 400 men. Are they even firing at us? I'm just trying to get my men on the parapets where they belong. Okay, Griffith, can you get over here and at least get on the parapets, boys. Get on the parapets, please. Colquitt, you're going to have to get in there and get by them some time. I'm sorry. I just, these guys will not stay on the parapets. And this is just some inexperience with these troops. Colquitt, this is probably going to break. Cawthorn. This is probably going to break Cawthorn. But it's going to buy Griffith some time. Okay, Cawthorn, get out of there. You've disrupted them. Now get out of there. If Deering can get his boys on the freaking parapet. Oh, I can't believe it. Cawthorn broke them. Cawthorn, just get out of there. You have done more than enough. Cawthorn and Colquitt both are definitely getting some promotions here. They have saved the battle for sure. Okay, they're scared to do anything over here. They just don't have any way of crossing that river on us. Let's get that cavalry back out of the way. You boys get on that. The breastworks right there, please. Yeah, they were across the river, but they gave that up. So now we got a cavalry unit trying to get across here. It's probably going to get across because Coleman is taking a little too long to get up there. But we can deal with a cavalry unit. They're probably fixing to get hit with some canister from this artillery piece here. Yep, they're already starting to get hit with the canister. They will most likely get through, though. But Coleman's Raines's brigade is on the way. They just ran right through those entanglements as if they weren't even there. Ran right through them as if they didn't even exist. Okay, Raines, you've got to get up there and help. Quickly. Yeah, they just went right through those entanglements. The entanglements don't do anything to stop cavalry. They don't even slow them down. Really, really something that really annoys me about this game. Okay, they're going to get across there because it's just taking these guys too long to move up. Our men are taking way too long to march. We should have been there a long time ago. They're going to get across there. Fortunately, he didn't bring that much, though. But they are going to get across. Duncan, you're going to have to come help. Jackson, you're going to have to come help over here. We're going to just have to send our cavalry over here to help. Because the army of the Western Army is taking way too long to get to come into the battle. Colquitt? What? I mean, Cawthorn, I told you to back off. Get out of there. Just get away from them. Skirmishers, you go up there and take care of that battery. I think we've ran these guys off over here finally. I can start shifting some men over to deal with what's going on over here. He is getting across, though. He is getting across. Western Army just took too long. They took too long to get to the center. Now we're gonna have to deal with him getting across the river. We're gonna have to deal with him now. Okay, Duncan, you get up here and attack and help. Jackson, you get up here as quickly as you can and help. They are getting brigades across, though. Rains, you're supposed to be firing. Why are you not firing? It's just inexperienced units. These units have never been in battle before. Yeah, very inexperienced units. Okay. You come on up, move into that area, please. You come on up behind Coleman. Do you not have weapons to shoot at them with? Why are you doing a saber charge across the creek? Coleman, move up. Charge up, please. Okay, Duncan, back off. Polk, why did you not come with your men? Get over here. Duncan just broke. Did you even hurt them, Duncan? He killed 500 of them. Rains, you've got to do it, Rains. It's up to you. Jackson, get over here and help. We just couldn't guard everything. We couldn't cover it all. Okay, these guys are moving to the right. So we're going to have to follow along with them. Need to get somebody over there. Pryor, get over there and get on that. Coleman, you get over there and get on it too. Rains, keep pouring some fire into them, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he went and got their he sent somebody up there to get their artillery. Okay. Just shoot from where you are, please. Shoot from where you are. I'm going to send those guys after them. Okay, let's see now. Trimble, whose division is this? This is Raines's division over here. Raines, do I need to start bringing your boys this way? Deering, why don't you start coming this way? Trimble, you start coming this way. Slack, you start coming this way. I'm gonna leave Griffith behind to guard that. Meanwhile, they are pouring across in the center because the Western Army just is coming too slow. Coming way too slow. Raines, you've got to move up, Raines. You've got to move up. Porterfield, you've got to move up. Jackson, attack somebody. You're about to break, so let me get something out of you here. Raines is moving his boys pretty good and quick. Get them on up there, Raines. Good job. Good job. Porterfield, get your boys up there too. Come on, this is the fastest you guys have moved since you've been on the board. Raines, get your boys on that parapet. Hurry up. Oh, he got him up. He got him to the parapet. Wonderful. All right, we got him in trouble now. Okay, Clark, you just hang back and guard that end down there. Okay, Raines. Now you're what's holding them back now, Raines. You're in Raines. What are you doing? What is he doing? I would really prefer you stay on the parapet, Raines. Please just stay on the parapet. Sims, get up there. Sims, get your boys up to the parapet, Sims. Dang it, I can't. Get your boys, get them to the parapet. Raines, oh man, Raines. Well, if you're going to bayonet charge, then bayonet these guys. Please get to the parapets. I have the hardest time getting these men on parapets. You, get onto the parapets. Everybody back here, please come forward. I think we just got lucky that they were so exhausted from marching through that forest like they did. Raines, you're a hero. You did an excellent job. It was ill-advised, but you made it work. Now, I want you to back off. Now, just back off, please. We got some more men coming up to the parapets. If I can get them to come up to the freaking parapets. Please come to the parapets, men. Please. What do I have to do to get you to these parapets? Oh my God, he's lost 800 men. Winston, just get out of there. Just come attack, please. Please get to the parapets. Stop firing from back there and get to the dang parapets. Okay, you. Get to those freaking parapets. Just inexperienced units. They're bum rushing us for sure. They're going to get across. It just took forever for the Western Army to get up here. I was really counting on them to get to the center a lot quicker. Please get to those parapets, boys. And stay on them. Stay on the parapets. I'm going to have to turn off. I don't want that on. Stay on those parapets. And fire long range, please. Artillery. Artillery, please get on the parapets. Deering, keep coming along, please. More, if you can get over there. Plug that hole, please plug it. Now that we finally got to the parapets, I feel so much better. Okay, give them the sabers. Give them the saber. Meanwhile, Vaughn, get your boys on the parapets. Cavalry, give them the saber. No, no, stay on those freaking parapets. Oh my God. Don't get off the parapets. Stay on the parapets, please. Okay, Sims, get your boys up there then. Get your boys up there. These guys are really, really anxious to do some bayonet charges. No doubt about it. It's been working. I guess I'm just going to have to trust these guys. But it really makes me nervous when they charge out there off of perfectly safe parapets and do bayonet charges. They're trying to flank us over here. They are pouring across that river with everything they have. Where are you going? Who are you? What are you doing? I don't need you over there anymore. I need you over here. This is where the action is here. Come on and face that flank, please. Boy, they're taking a lot of losses here at the center, where Dockery is just pouring it into them. He's got a beautiful field of fire there. Sims is doing a lot of damage. They're trying to charge that. Just Porterfield, get them. You boys cheat around, try and get those guys that are trying to flank us there. Trimble, just come and attack them if you can. Colquitt, come attack them. That was just too much for Porterfield. He got out of position when he got off that parapet, and now he's paying for it. Now he's paying for it. You should have stayed on that parapet, Porterfield. Ship. Attack those guys, please. Moore, keep bringing your flank around. Stedman, let's give you cold steel. Stedman, attack them there, please. If the boys will stay on the parapets where they belong, they'll do really well. When they get off the parapets, okay, now don't you try some crazy charge. You stay on those parapets. Just orient yourself like that. Orient yourself like that. All right, we've got some conscripts here. I am trying to get into that cornfield and get them in position. What's going on over here now? You boys get over there and take care of that. And Griffin, get on the parapets there. Cawthorn, I'm going to leave you where you are. Deering, keep coming along, please. They have got to have taken some horrendous losses, but now we've taken losses too. This has been a bloody, disorganized battle, but I knew it was going to be that way. The Western Army and the Missouri State Guard, this is their first battle, so these men are very inexperienced, but they've done well despite their inexperience. Fortunately, we've been fighting a defensive battle here. Who is that out there? Sims, you got your boys off the parapet, didn't you? God, I hate it when they do that. I really freaking hate it when they do that. Rhodes, get on that freaking parapet and stay there. Meanwhile, they're trying to flank us over here. Help us out there, please. Trimble, keep bringing your boys. Yeah, Porterfield broke, and then Sims tried to do some kind of stupid charge off the parapets as well, and he broke his men. Dockery just did the same thing. He just charged off the parapets and broke his men. Rains, get on those freaking parapets and stay there. Inexperienced men. inexperienced. I'm going to let them go. We're too exhausted to chase them. And I'm too pissed off at a lot of these brigade commanders. And I made some blunders myself. This parapet, the way I set this parapet over here, that was a blunder. Especially this flank of the parapet, that was a big blunder on my part. I blundered getting the Western Army up here quick enough to prevent this mass crossing from taking place here in the center. Blundered on that. Could have handled that a lot better. I blundered with some of my maneuvering over here in the initial crossing. I got Trimble disorganized. I started him off over here, then I tried to move him this way, then I tried to move him back. But we did the best we could. We had one corps. We had to stretch out our brigades all the way along this river, and that made our orders, it took a long time for our orders to crisscross back and forth. So that caused a lot of confusion. Do I even want to look at the numbers up here? It's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Now, they lost 25,000 men, which is the worst, which is the most casualties we have ever inflicted on a federal army. I would have thought that we lost a lot more than 6,000 men. That's really, really good considering how this battle went. It could have been a lot worse. I can't complain about that. I cannot complain. Considering that we had to hold off 3 federal corps with 1 corps, the Western Army really did not even play a part in this battle till the very, very end when Raines' division and Ship's division and some of these other divisions finally showed up, but they really blundered. They did not hold their position on the parapet. They did really reckless bayonet charges, cost a lot of men there. But I can't complain. I'm not going to complain. We won the battle. We won a decisive major victory in Missouri, which we really needed. Considering how bad this could have turned out, we lost more men than I would have liked, but I'm not going to complain. I'm going to accept this major victory. We're going to, hopefully we've learned these armies have learned some lessons, and they've gained some valuable experience from this. And hopefully we won't make some of the same mistakes next time in Missouri. We're going to have to definitely acquit ourselves much better with this army in the next battle. Definitely going to have to do a better job in the next battle. But this was their first battle, so not going to be too difficult on them. I hope nobody got defamed, though. We're going to have to see who got defamed here. Colquitt, Stevenson. Okay, Stevenson is defamed. Oh, no. He's an inspiration. Who got defamed, though? Winston got defamed. Okay. Well, it's not Colquitt and my other cavalry commander that I was really proud of. I definitely want to go in and give them promotions. I'm not too impressed with my infantry brigadier commanders, but I am definitely impressed with the cavalry commanders. The cavalry commanders did well. The infantry commanders, they did a lot of crazy bayonet charges unnecessarily. I couldn't get them onto the parapets. I couldn't get them to obey my orders. So I don't think we're going to get any promotions there. Nobody really stood out to me and impressed me there. Pryor did a good job, but Pryor did break. But that was my fault there at the end. I put him in a bad position. I might give Pryor a promotion. Pryor did very well there at the very beginning of the battle, so I want to go in here. Let's see now. I'm probably going to have to come in from this way here. Let's go in this way. And let's go to the Army of Western Liberation. We definitely want to give Colquitt a promotion. Very happy with him. I'm very happy with Cawthorn. Cawthorn lost a lot of men, though. Winston lost a lot of men, but Winston got defamed. I'm going to have to replace Winston. Let's find someone to replace him. Do I have a colonel free? We'll give this to Green. Yeah, we'll give it to Green. Pryor, where's Pryor? Where are you at, Pryor? I am happy with Pryor. I'm going to give Pryor a promotion. And his men did get a star of renown because at the very beginning of that battle when they held that line. They did a couple of bayonet charges that really paid off. So I will give him a promotion. He did real well. Let's see. Who else? Trimble. I'm not happy with Trimble. Not particularly happy with him. Not particularly happy with Deering. Yeah, it looks like Pryor is the only one. His men did get a level of renown there. So we're happy with them. The artillery did pretty well here. They got a level of renown. I'm going to give their commander a promotion. And I guess that's going to be it. So, big battle. We finally had us a battle in Missouri. It turned out really well. These federal armies are going to have to retreat pretty far back. We're going to drop a save. And I guess that's going to be it for this episode. Let's drop that save there. Going to go ahead and let that be it for this episode. We have made some good progress in Kentucky. We have the Federals on the run in central Kentucky, so things are looking positive there. We are finally besieging Fort Monroe over here on the peninsula in Virginia, and we've had some quiet time in Northern Virginia. Everybody's trying to rest. Everybody's trying to recover, even the Federals, so try and take advantage of that. So I appreciate it, everybody. Mancini, appreciate you hanging out with me there. Everybody else that is watching on YouTube, I always look forward to all of your comments. I always get a big kick out of your comments. Appreciate everybody that participates in that. And I will see you guys next time. Talk to you later.